Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning. I think we all seen what happened yesterday in D.C. where they stormed Capitol Hill. Terrorists stormed Capitol Hill.
Yeah, that white domestic terrorist organization called Al Cracker or Vanilla ISIS, whichever you want to call them.
They stormed Capitol Hill. They did things that you would never even imagine. Hopping fences, breaking windows, sitting in people's desks, going through emails, leaving notes, standing at the podium. These are things that you would like, it can't happen in our America.
Well, they were emboldened and empowered to do those things and encouraged by the president and his family.
Which is crazy. So we're just taking your phone calls, 800-585-1051. Would love to talk to you. What do you think? Let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Brian B. from South Carolina.
Hey, Brian, what's going on, brother?
South Cac, what's happening?
Going on, man?
What are your thoughts, brother?
Charlamagne, Angela Lee, what's going on, baby?
Good morning.
Peace, King.
Man, where can I start? I'm just so tired of these pilgrims doing what they want. I'm so sick and tired of these pilgrims doing exactly what they do. Every single year, it's the same thing. They do what they want, and they get away with it. And it's like, it's always an excuse. There's always something, you know?
And them getting away with all of this with no repercussions is why we are where we are right now.
Scot free. Like, who's trying to go to Best Buy today? Anybody in South Carolina trying to go to Best Buy? If you go to the federal Capitol building and do what you want, I should be able to get me a PS5 for my cousins and them, you know?
You better not.
They probably don't have any anyway.
They'll shoot you over that PS5 now.
Oh,
Let's just do what we want, man.
Man.
Hey, man, y'all stay prayed up, man. Be blessed, man. Love what y'all doing. Something already in here. And, y'all be cool, man. God bless.
All right, brother. Thank you.
King.
Hello, who's this?
This is Tay.
Hey, Che. Good morning.
Good morning.
What are your thoughts,
Honey,
Mama?
we're talking about this situation from yesterday. That's hard. It was devastating. It was heartbreaking. You know, some of us who had kids, we had to sit down and actually talk to our kids about this type of situation. You know, people say
why
it's not a white man's
why is
world.
this?
I feel like this is a white man's world. Them people get to do whatever the hell they want to do. Like Charlamagne say, them ass crackers.
Let's call them by their proper name. They are a white domestic terrorist organization called Al Cracker.
Ass crackers with the mob, what they call them, the mob. You know, I don't understand why the president was not even. I don't understand, president or not. If it been anybody else, they'd have been arrested. You know, you just like he was the pack, the leader of this little crime that took this foolishness that took place yesterday. So let's talk about why he not arrested. Let's talk about president or not. Anybody would have did that, they would have gunned him down, arrested him, and been ready to, whatever, however. That's crazy.
And all those people who are participating, y'all look so stupid, okay? Imagine that's one of your coworkers or a boss or whatever that you have at work, and you see them on video at the Capitol being a homegrown terrorist, looking dumb. Y'all look stupid.
And then the guy that took the podium, what is he going to do with that? And how did they just let him walk out with the podium, bro? Like, how? They just let him walk out.
Officers that were there taking selfies, y'all look dumb.
He took a picture on the way out with the podium. What is he gonna put that in his garage? I know he ain't got no office. It didn't look like he ain't had no office, but what is he gonna do with it?
I'm just really sick and tired of people saying this is not America.
No, it is.
This is exactly who and what America is. It has been since the beginning of time, people. What are we talking about?
All right.
It's mind-boggling.
Let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
My name Nasir.
Nasir, what's up, brother? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I know who your parents' favorite rapper was growing up.
Yeah, you already know. And, I hate to meet y'all on this topic because I get chewed up for my view on politics, and I know you already grind me up. So, let's just get into it. But, listen, I just feel like we as a people, we in a tit for tat situation where we calling these people thugs and all this stuff. Like they being called patriots because America. Even if it was like you want to say, you feel me? What you say, Charlamagne. Even if it was they people that was doing it, but America was built on stuff like this. If people feel like, and I do too, since Donald Trump went up in every demographic since last election. I feel like it was rigged. I feel like they stole this thing. I'm 23 years old. The last election that was rigged like this, was George Bush Jr. and Al Gore, where they recounted and flipped the whole thing, and people should have been rioting then. So I really feel like this is a whole shift of power. And I saw the lady say like it's a revolution, and I really feel like it's something coming. And the media, the way they call these people patriots, and anytime we get together and do a Black Lives Matter protest, and that's fearless black people out there. They don't, and fearlessness and fear is like a virus, just like Corona, it's going to spread. So the more, if they don't squash, when they see us doing something, if they don't squash it, condemn it, and it spread like that, it's going to get back when they had to do the NFA, back in the day, when the Black Panther Party going to come back, all that. They don't want that. So that's why the Proud Boys could do it, but the black people can't do it, because if the Proud Boys and the black people was to ever get together, it'd be something major. It'd be something major going against the 1% of the government. And that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel.
Listen, but Ken, you're not wrong. Like, I mean, whenever they feel like they are losing political power, or whenever black people gain political influence or financial influence, they wild out like this. You can you can Google the Black Wall Street Massacre, you can Google the destroying of Rosewood, Florida, whatever it is. This is what they do whenever they feel like they're losing their grip on the country. That's just it.
Yeah.
So you're not wrong.
Yeah. I just feel like at some point with these people that we look over the table at and don't see and it's a skin difference, we gotta find the common ground and try and because we both being oppressed. It's a class system. Like, we all wage slaves. You know what I'm saying? We gotta attack the people who really matter and really got our foot on their neck. And before I get off
my
this
brother,
phone, Charlamagne, I've been trying to talk to you. Can you send me a book, man? I'm 23 and I really read, man. Can you send me a book, please?
I got you. I'll send you a cop of my
Hold on, brother.
book, Shook One: Anxiety Playing Tricks on Me right now. But I mean, I think it's a misconception that all Republicans are white and all Democrats are black. Like, when you look at the historic number of people who came out and voted for Joe Biden, it's people of all walks of life. It's black people, it's white people, it's Latinos, it's Asians. It's just a matter of right and wrong at this point. It's a matter of good and evil at this point. Simple as that.
Right.
And by the way, you got black people on the evil side too.
All right.
I think that when I think of white supremacists, though, I think most white supremacists are Republicans.
No, not Republicans. I would say Trump supporters, because that's the other thing. The Republican Party, the Conservative Party, has been getting mixed up with these evil, vile Trump supporters. I think it's a difference between Trump supporters and most conservatives.
All right.
Right.
Well,
I don't think that all conservatives are white supremacists, but I do think that most white supremacists are Republican.
No, I think most white supremacists are Trump supporters.
Okay. We're still taking your calls. We all seen what happened yesterday at Capitol Hill when I would say terrorists stormed Capitol Hill, breaking windows.
Call them what they are. White domestic terrorists by the name of Vanilla ISIS and Al Cracker.
There was a couple black dudes in there, though. There was a couple black dudes in there.
Well, they still members of Al Cracker and Vanilla ISIS. All right, they just the little chocolate sprinkles inside of the mayonnaise.
They look so confused in there, man. One dude he just looked like he don't know why he was there. There was another dude that looked like he was going to the club. He was looking for stimulus checks. I don't know.
You talking about the brother in the Crenshaw jacket? Now I'm gonna tell you what I think happened with him.
What happened?
He loves white women. He loves white women, and he saw all those white women going into that building, and he thought it was a party.
Because it looked like he thought it was a club. Like, what you mean? They not gonna pat me down? I could just walk in. He looked so confused, man.
He probably thought it was PS5s in there. He probably thought it was PS5s. He probably thought they was just looting the building. He didn't know what that was they was running into.
I thought he was taking stimulus checks. Like, you know what? I could pick one of my stimulus checks since I'm here. I might as well just grab it.
Oh, come on.
All right, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Good morning. This is Shaquana.
Hey, Shaquana. What are your thoughts, Mama?
My thoughts are, first and foremost, I just want to thank you guys for giving people a platform, for sharing so much knowledge about mental health and spreading mental health awareness. My thoughts about what's going on is that I'm devastated. I'm disgusted. But I do think that people of color do not need to sit back. This is the time that we need to actually teach our kids. I am right now with my 10-year-old son. We've been watching CNN for 2 days straight. I'm talking to my son. I'm teaching him the importance of exercising his right to vote. I am teaching him that this world is not built for you to be successful. You have to take every opportunity that you can fight for, that's given to you through me and your father. And you really have to be aware of your position and what you are to folks. They're intimidated by us. This was organized crime. The attack on the Capitol was orchestrated. I wouldn't have it past the president if he paid for folks to put them up in hotel rooms so they can come and do the crazy mess that they did. But if you saw all the peaceful protests that occurred throughout the year 2020, where law enforcement were actually the ones to incite the commotion, where the Proud Boys were the ones to incite the commotion. The most important lesson that I got from all of this is that we are still a nation divided and we are still people divided. We need to educate ourselves about really stop thinking that one vote can change everything. It's beautiful that Biden and Kamala is in position, but I do believe that we as a Black people, we really need to exercise our right to vote. It ties into mental health, the systemic racism, the oppression that we've dealt with for over 400 years. It really starts with us. I told my son, you are an endangered species in this world. I would like to believe if you ever called the cops, they're there to protect and serve, but we are second-class citizens in this country that was built off of our blood, sweat, and tears. And we will be, probably for even until the end of his days. And so I just want to empower him so he knows what he's going out in this world and what he's facing, and that as a Black man, you have to protect yourself. You have to put yourself in a position to be able to make changes, and you do that by exercising your right to vote and by not getting in trouble with the law and certain things. I know it doesn't obsolete us from still being targeted, but the more we get people to show up like they did in Georgia, the more we get younger people to understand the power of their dollars and their vote, then the better off it will be for us as a people, period. Because honestly, the majority, which are the whites, they're not going to do it for us. They're really not. They're really not.
Nobody's coming. Yeah, nobody's coming to save us.
You are absolutely right. And that mental health ties into it because people are so quick to be down on Black folks. Well, why y'all can't do this? Why y'all can't get over that? These people throwing a tantrum because they don't like how a democracy is being ran.
Election win.
In one breath you say, in one breath it's, oh, well, Trump won. You guys got to get over it. You got to work with them. The far left is doing everything to oppose him and make his job difficult. But now we turn around and Biden is elected, and now you guys can't take it, and you're throwing a tantrum. 4 people died.
Right.
You got people reenacting someone getting a knee on their neck. This is what I have to tell my son, to protect yourself, empower yourself, knowledge and wisdom, not just knowledge and wisdom, the discernment to know when to act and how to act in what situation. And knowing that these police officers, they're not for us. You have to put yourself in a position to make change. You know, so I just thank you guys. Keep up the talk about the mental health awareness. It's so important in every single community that we talk about these things, because that's where a lot of change is going to come from, too. You can't heal from what you don't acknowledge. You can't fix what you don't acknowledge. So I really love your show. I thank you. And my son just wants to say hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for calling. All right. Well,
hey, listen, I want to say, too, the way Vanilla Isis acted yesterday, the way Al Cracker acted yesterday over an election is how Black people could have been acting over just existing in America. When they make that statement, they should be lucky all we want is equality and not revenge. You think we don't have every right to storm Capitol buildings? You think we don't have every right to storm the White House? You don't think Black people have every right to storm anywhere and demand equality in this country? We could have been wilding out like that, but we don't.
All right. Well, we got rumors on the way. E, what we talking about?
Yes, let's talk about Kanye West now. This rumor has started online and started trending, saying that he cheated with this person.
Oh, boy. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.